Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'd like to talk about something near and dear to my heart. Do not get a CPL, do not get a carry conceal pistol license unless you do this one thing. But first, make sure you click on that icon right down there that says Top Secret so you're subscribed so that you won't miss out on all the latest practical and tactical knowledge. So now I'm a big advocate of CPL, carry conceal. I'm a big advocate of firearms to protect yourself. I would never deny anybody that right to do. I don't think that government should be getting in the way of that. I think if we have the Constitution, we should be able to carry wherever and whenever we want. And so I encourage everybody to get a CPL in order to be legal in your state. But I want to give you a warning about that, and the reason why is because getting a CPL does not solve your problem. Carrying a firearm around, carrying a pistol around, like this big hog leg, which is a replica actually, but carrying a big hog leg like this around does not solve your problem if you do not do this one thing. Too many people, when they get a CPL, when they carry a firearm, they think that they can protect themselves. Well, actually, maybe they can, but the reality is that just because you have a gun does not mean you are able to protect yourself. The key to protecting yourself is to know what to do, and that includes the use of a firearm, but it doesn't begin or end there. In fact, it begins with this up here, and what you do with this to train the rest, whether it be to put a bullet downrange or to plunge a blade of a knife into a certain part of a human being, or whether you use strikes or anything else. So I'm very negative about the false sense of security a CPL can give somebody. Once again, I am not advocating that you don't do that. The fact is that you got to do this one thing, whether or not you do get a CPL or not, and that is learn weapon retention, how to hang on to your weapon when someone is trying to get it away from you, as well as weapon disarmament. Those two things should be key components in an overall self-protection system, active self-protection, hand-to-hand system, in which you can protect yourself with or without a weapon against any weapon. So the key of all this is to make sure that you are trained and educated in how to take down the human machine, and then you can use one of these to make it easier. That's the purpose of a CPL, to make it easier for you to take down that human machine. Most training will include how to use and when to use a firearm, when there's legal issues with regard to using firearms to protect yourself, and you'll be taught all that. And most of the CPL classes that you would take are very thorough and very good at that. But the one thing that's lacking is that whole idea of weapon retention and weapon disarmament as part of an overall self-protection package and toolkit that you would have. You can't go walking down the street with a gun and expect to magically protect yourself just because you have that gun. That it doesn't make you bulletproof, nor does it give you the opportunity to use it in any situation. And quite frankly, a lot of times, if you're taken by surprise, you're not going to have time to draw your weapon anyway. So then you need that other option, which is weapon disarmament, hand-to-hand weapon retention, that type of thing. Even in my police academy training, even in law enforcement training, standard law enforcement training, they hamstring their officers. They do not teach them full weapon disarmament. They do not teach them even weapon retention, and it's a shameful thing. The retention that they do teach the officers or potential officers, the recruits, is mediocre at best, and usually it means how to hold on to it while it's in your holster when someone tries to grab it out of your holster. Previously posted videos on that subject. You can look at the video here about weapon retention and disarmament, as well as how officers are trained to retain their weapons and why it is a fallacy, or why it is detrimental that they expand their knowledge and broaden their horizons with regard to that subject. So once again, I want to reiterate the idea: if you're going to get a CPL, if you're going to carry a pistol around for self-protection, not only learn how to use the pistol, but also learn how to use your body and how to retain your pistol and disarm someone with a weapon against you. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more so you don't miss out. And don't forget, we have the 30-day challenge. In 30 days, if we can get 100 new subscribers, so tell your friends, we will release the 15 lesson DVD on YouTube for free. A basic hand-to-hand, basic self-protection system. Hi guys, if you're in the West Michigan area, I am available to teach that weapon disarmament and weapon retention live to individuals or to groups. If you're anywhere in the United States, I am available. If you can get a group together to make it worth the expense, we can pool our resources together and I can teach a group of you any kind of hand-to-hand self-defense that you may be looking for, including weapon disarmament, weapon retention, how to use a weapon. So don't forget to look at the links below for those resources, and by all means, if you have interest in a training opportunity, feel free to contact me.